Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we are playing some more Total War Saga Troy, and we're playing as Paris. That's right, playing as Paris today, and his campaign very different to old Menelaus that we played last time. Very difficult indeed, but with this build we're still stuck on normal and normal difficulty. That's the only available difficulty on this build, but its starting situation is hard, and it's definitely a harder campaign, and we're going to hop right into it.
Are we mere playthings of the gods? Or do we plead divine influence to justify our foolish choices?
He's taken her! He's taken my wife! You've risked the safety of Troy.
Troy is my home now.
You have my oath, brother. She will be returned to you. Brother, I can fight. Go, seek shelter. There'll be plenty of fighting ahead.
The wrath of Heir will descend upon Troy. Paris acted in love, but he has incited war. Whether the walls of Ilios will endure, only the gods can tell. Ah, magnificent Paris. Menelaus of Sparta is devoured by rage after you eloped with his wife, Helen.
Paris of Troy must pay!
War will surely follow. As you sail homewards with Helen, away from the turbulent clouds gathering in the west, you consider the reaction of your brother, Hector.
Brother, your foolish passion has doomed us.
You rule over Troad from your mighty citadel, where fair Helen can gaze out over the wine-dark sea. The rich eastern lands are beyond the reach of the Achaeans. Your brother Hector guards Troy's approaches. On the southern coast of Troad, an Aeolian king has secured a foothold on Trojan soil and now awaits Achaean reinforcements. This dangerous invader ravages the land from his base on Lesbos. In the north, the Pelasgian stronghold could be a useful ally. On the nearby western islands, your god-touched brother Troilos protects the coast in the name of your father, King Priam. Your kinsman Aeneas holds the Hellespont for Troy.
Fear not, noble cousins. I stand with you.
Hold on to your love for your father, your family, and your wife. Draw on that strength to repel the enemies of Troy.
Okay, so how they play. Paris of Troy. So he's Priam's heir. Old Priam, king of Troy, seeks to determine which of his sons is worthy to inherit the throne in his place. Hector and Paris must therefore prove themselves before their father. Whoever gains the most favour will instantly become master of the city. So, yeah, we need to butter up our dad to try and take the city of Troy. Also, Helen, my love. The love Paris has for Helen knows no bounds. The young Trojan prince must be close to his beloved to be truly happy. Woe betide he and his subjects if Helen is taken by another. So, as you can see here, there's a little icon saying that Helen's there. It's a current settlement of residents, and yeah, basically you want to keep her happy, and you need to visit her every now and then. It's a really irritating mechanic that really makes it difficult. It really makes it difficult to play as Paris, because you have to keep sort of, if you want Paris to be on the front line, you have to keep transporting Helen to a settlement on the front line, so you can, take a step back before taking over the next, the next bunch of territories, or you end up with a bunch of debuffs for your empire and Paris's armies. It's it's pretty tricky. Here, happy. That's because he's been hanging out with his wife lately. So he gets plus 10% morale for all of his units and minus 15% to upkeep for all of his units. So brilliant. But as soon as he gets unhappy, it's going to go the other way, and we could end up pretty bankrupt. It's very annoying. Very annoying indeed. So, the traitorous Macarians have advanced with their forces, which now threaten your lands and the livelihood of your people. March out with your army and defeat them in battle. I can do that. I can do that. So, let's go. So, they give you a very easy starting battle here, though. Very, very easy. Because it's 7 versus 4. I mean, it's a bit weird, honestly. It's a bit strange, but it is the first battle of the campaign, and I always play the first battle, so let's hop into it. And, yep, does have the usual thing where you can pick your weather conditions. We want it dry because we want nice, nice clear weather to shoot people with, because our focus is ranged. So here you can see we have 2 units of Trojan Nobles, which are very much the sort of the pinnacle of our army. They are very good ranged units. They'll kill things in a hurry. Also, they can hide in forests. They can shoot while moving, which is quite fun. But, yeah, they're very, very good units. And a fair bit of armor as well. So, they're not half bad. Also, really good damage in melee, but rubbish melee stats. So they can do a bunch of damage, but you really want to use them to flank, if anything, you know? Because, yeah, they're not great. Also, you can set the formation, which is fun. You can set formations these days, just in the game, generally, which is nice. That's something I didn't do in the last, campaign with Menelaus. So, there you go. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? That's all new. So, yeah, very cool. Because this is in the Warhammer engine. So, being able to do that, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, I'm a fan. Anyway, let's run straight out. No need to dilly-dally or, indeed, shilly-shally. Tell you what, let's go for those militia there. Militia there. Paris, you can go straight for, Iscus, maybe? Maybe that's how you say that? Not sure, honestly. Not sure. Okay. Maybe I'll just wait for the archers to get some work done. So, again, we can hide in these, in this sort of grass, which I absolutely love. It looks great with them running through it, and you can actually see the sort of the grass being disrupted behind them. It looks really good. I really like it. You know, to have grass move like that on this scale is kind of crazy. To have decent effects like that. Because, yeah, fine in, Call of Duty and all these sort of big AAA sort of action games. Yeah, you see that kind of thing. But in a grand strategy game, to see that. I mean, I know I shouldn't keep going on about it. It's probably quite simple, It's not new by any means, but it's new to a Total War, and I appreciate these little details a lot. It just makes it feel so much more cinematic. So I'm actually going to run away from them while we're shooting them. There's no point fighting if they're just going to die to ranged units. And once we're at an angle where they can keep getting shot in the back, we can turn back to them. Okay. Wow, there's a lot chasing over here. Alright. Let's turn back around then. And looks like we're getting some damage into Iscus there. And yeah, the militia having a bad day. Having a bad old time. Having a bad old time. And they're broken. And they're broken. Awesome. Okay. So our militia warband are struggling a bit against the enemy's militia, but that's okay. That's okay. We're getting plenty of damage into them. And you, yep, put up your missile damage by 100%. Lovely. So that'll be nice. Keep shooting that lot. Okay, good job, boys.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Yeah, but the enemy warriors seem to be losing heart a little quicker, huh? Little bit, little bit. Good. They're shattered. They're broken. It's just him left. They're shattered. Yeah. Yeah. Iscus is about to go as well. Cool. You know what? You'll shoot him. Why not? There he goes. There he goes. Good job, boys. Good job. So yeah, gorgeous maps again. Also, you'll notice the terrain is very different to the terrain from playing Menelaus' campaign. Different parts of the Mediterranean, slightly different terrain. It's lovely. So, decisive victory. And I love these little cutscenes. It was really nice to see. You can skip them though. You can skip them if it does get boring, Because when I was playing earlier, sort of testing out the campaigns. I did eventually start skipping them, but they're a nice touch. I like them being there. So let's, I don't know, don't really need, actually, do we need, no, we don't need the replenishment, we're fine. We'll go with the resources. Lives as barter. In times of war, resources are precious. We shall offer the worthless lives of all captured men to their masters in exchange for necessary goods. As you do. So, off they go. And the reason why we didn't really need replenishment is because we're about to take over this area anyway, and it's more traditional how Paris takes over ruins than Menelaus' campaign. Be sure to check that out, by the way, because otherwise I'll be repeating a bunch of stuff. So go watch the Menelaus campaign, and then this one. Or, if you've seen plenty of campaign footage already, then carry on watching. Whatever. So, defeat an army. Yep, we did that. We did that. Good job. Maintain 12 units total. We can do that. We can do that. The number of men you command will need to grow in order to meet the challenges ahead. Recruit more combat units to swell the ranks of your armies. And the Battle of Hamaxitos. Almost certainly said that wrong, but so be it. So our brave soldiers have won the most portentous battle against the enemy. Clearly the gods favour us. Enemy killed in battle? Yes, he did. So, now, if we take this, we have to colonise, and it does actually use soldiers up. We will lose a bunch of soldiers as they take over this place. So getting extra replenishment didn't really matter. We were going to cripple our army anyway, so it's all good. Right, now, I'm going to do what I did in the last campaign. I'm going to save up my food for a little bit, because I'm going to want to get these axemen rather than rely on these militia, because the militia are rubbish. All these units, as soon as they go against anything else that isn't militia, they will just get crushed in seconds. I mean, you saw how quick that battle went that we just did. The militia do not last in combat at all. And if you don't have a front line that can last in combat, then your archers are just pointless, right? Your archers need to be able to shoot things, and they're not going to do that if they're swarmed because your entire front line has run away. So that's a thing that makes Paris's campaign rather tricky, is that he doesn't have the best infantry in the world. They're very cheap. They're very, very cheap, but almost too cheap. They end up fleeing straight away, and then your archers get swarmed, which is a bit tough. I mean, there's pretty ways around it if you just go sheer numbers, but make sure you've got 2 armies moving at once. I prefer just have the 1 army, frankly. So we'll be having to save up a bit of cash for that. So let's build that up. Actually, let's not do that just yet, because I want more food. So let's get some arable land there, and that'll do for now. Hamaxitos. Actually, maybe I should do that first. Oh, I'm ignoring already. Screw it. Let's build that up. We need a town there. Luckily, we do have another harbour now that we've taken that, which is really good. So, royal decrees. We'll go with the food one first. We're already getting extra wood there, which is nice, and we can start going up this tree to get us some extra reload skill and ammunition, which would be great for all of our archers. Once we have a front line that will actually allow them to use more ammunition and whatnot. Anyway, let's crack on. Okay, Priam's heir. Priam's deliberation. King Priam continues to ponder which of his 2 sons he should name as heir to the throne of Troy. Recent events have influenced his judgment in the matter and brought him one step closer to a final decision. Priam's benevolence towards your brother has changed by 4. So, okay, our brother's doing things, try and win him over. In fact, we can have a look at that, can't we? That's Helen, my love. Priam's heir. Let's have a look at this. So here we go. Here we go. So, this is what we need to build up, I believe. We can undermine siblings at some point. I haven't really used this system much, I'm going to be totally honest, because because it's only the first 40 turns, it hasn't really become relevant yet, where I've got to. But there's this whole system that will probably play into it, which I haven't really fully explored. But I was letting you know, it's here, and there are ways to track how much, what can give you points and all the rest of it. So here, support your brother. Every time we get a victory against a common enemy of us and our brother, they'll love that. Every time we destroy a common enemy, he'll like that. If we declare war on our brother, not going to like that. If we defeat Achaeans, them ones we stole women from, the ones, we'll get additional sort of points from that, which is great. But losing fights, we lose, obviously, and yeah. Also, +10 for each province, providing 400 or more food per turn, which is pretty damn cool. Priam actually wants you to make your people happy, which I think is lovely. I love that, that's a thing. Oh, and you can just give gold to Troy, which is, yeah, one way to make you throw your gold away. In fact, we could put that up now. We could put that up now, even. Oh, well. Thriving settlement. Developing a settlement increases the number of buildings that may be constructed. Sorry, guys. Clearly, whatever that farm is growing, I'm allergic to. So, developing a settlement increases the number of buildings that may be constructed within it. Expanding your facilities in this way will greatly improve your ability to defend your brothers at home and wage war abroad. I'm sure it will. So, what else do we want? Food, and you know what? I'm actually going to go all in with wood production, because if we can get the wood production up, we can build more, frankly. Also, this here, you can see this is Helen's house. Oh, in fact, let's make sure she's happy. Let's go hang out with her for a bit. She's beaming right now, so that's good, but let's keep her happy. And let's rank up Paris. So, extra damage resistance and speed, or fire while moving. I'm going to go damage resistance and speed. If he doesn't get caught out, then, you know, he can just sit there and be a little more tanky. I think that sounds better to me. Also, much more additional melee defense there, which is pretty cool. Can use if unit is dismounted. I think later on we may be able to get him a chariot. Yep, archer chariot, which would be pretty good. So maybe, if I was thinking ahead, I should have gone for this one. Because fire while moving. This unit can fire while on the move with a mount. Yeah, let's plan for the future, even though I doubt he'll ever get there. It's worth knowing. It's worth noting. So we'll try that. Okay. I'm going to save up some more food so we can get this guy, you know, completely full of units. Because, yeah, I don't want my income to be lowered too much by the upkeep, and then I won't be able to afford to, you know, train the 3 units per turn that I'm entitled to training. You know, I have 3 recruitment slots, and I want to be able to do 3 per turn. So it works out a similar pace, I imagine, but this way just feels better. It means I can save up more food generally. Okay, Priam's heir. Oh, benevolence towards our brother has changed again. Well, someone's being all show-offy, aren't they? Okay, let's go with more food now. And let's start recruiting things. So, we're going to want more archers. And yep, they have the lowest upkeep. So let's do them first. And we've already spent all of the food. See what I mean? It's quite expensive. It's quite expensive to train this army. Oh, do I want to wait one more turn? I'm going to wait one more turn. I want another 1,000 in the bank so I can get a few more queued up now. I think that's the way to do it. Alright, let's go. Okay, good. The brother's showing off even more now. Classic him. Okay. Let's do that. Plenty of archers. And, again, can't actually afford any axemen. Grr. We just need so much food. We need so much food. You know what? Call me crazy. We're going to wait more turn again. Screw it. We're going to wait one more turn again, I think. Okay, I just want to get as much food as I can. Speaking of food, let's build that up too. Okay, let's go. And brother being, you know, again a bit of a kiss ass. That's fine. Priam's benevolence plus 10 if we build an altar of Apollo, and that is something we definitely want to do in Larissa Troas for sure. It is really nice. You get some great ranged buffs. If we have a look here, Divine Will with Apollo. Where are you? Apollo. There we go. So if we get to level 2, that is plus 20% range of all archer units faction-wide, and plus 15% reload skill. That is a big deal. That is a very big deal. So that's going to make our archers much better. So definitely one to impress. Now, we are rolling in money. For now. Ish. Sort of. Let's do something like that. And yeah, we're almost there. Okay, good. So yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, just, ugh. Upkeep goes down as we train people, and it just gets harder and harder. Let's do that. Actually, how much is this going to cost us? 1,300. Oof. Yeah, that's quite pricey. Although we do get a slight percentage bonus to all resources in the province as well, which is quite nice. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, actually. Let's upgrade the town so I can upgrade that cheaply. I explained this in my Menelaus campaign, but the resource buildings, these are the same in every sort of resource province. You just swap out the resource for a different resource, but similar vibe. So one is just, you know, fairly decent amount of income with no penalties, higher with an influence bonus if your influence, which is down here, is above 60%. Actually says there. I said 70 or 80%, but no, it's only 60%. It says at the top of that on the influence details. So if it's above 60%, then you get that bonus. The next one along will give a bonus to something you know, in the army of the province, as well as some more income, but you lose influence. The next one lowers happiness, but is just a boost to the province's resources. So if you, so say we didn't need any more wood at all, and we didn't need to build this up for wood production at all, but we wanted more food production, then we could bolster, you know, the food from this settlement by buffing this one, you know, with the bronze fire pit here. Then there's the woodworker here. This tree is always the most profitable, but they're really expensive. You can see the building costs are insane. That costs 210 gold just at the second tier, and then 2,000 wood, 1,400 stone. It's really expensive, but you get an obscene amount of goods for it. And then the last one is a lot for its cost, wrecks your growth, but it's the most amount of wood you can get on tier 1, essentially, and it's dirt cheap. It only costs 400 to build for 122, which is, okay, similar to that, but you can see the price difference is ludicrous, and it obviously can't be upgraded. So if you know you're only going to have that settlement for a bit, you can build that, which I like, just a sort of a quick fix. So anyway, I think that's really nice. You know, having a bunch of different resource buildings like that it's really good. It gives you some choice, you know, how you're going to build up your things. You know, do you want just like cash quickly? Do you want to try and benefit your other settlements, or do you just want to go for like raw, you know, sort of min-max, the best buildings you can? It's kind of cool. I love it. I love it. Big fan. So, let's move on. And wow, changed by 5 again. I've got to say, like, our brother Hector is being real busy. He's been real busy. So, we've managed to maintain enough troops. We've got a bit of bonus food. Lovely. That's very nice. Our income is going pretty low right now, but it's all good. It's all good. Ish. Just about. We'll be fine. So yeah, things are going well. We'll have a nice big army and we can start marching it away. We got plenty of archers. You know what, actually? Let's get a few more. Archers are going to be the main damage dealer for our army. Most things in this game don't seem to do much damage. So we just want enough stuff to sort of plug up some gaps, make sure the enemy armies can't get to us. That's what the axemen are for. Which is weird, because axemen are more of an offensive unit, but they can still hold far longer than these crappy militia. So, you know, they'll do the job. But yeah, just holding things in place and then shooting them. Just shooting the snot out of them works great.
The sooner we finish, the sooner you'll be gone.
So this guy wants peace. I'm going to say no. So I'm basically saying no to pretty much every offer right now, because the AI at the moment with this build seems to be like not very generous giving us things, and you can only really give people sort of non-aggression packs once, you know. So I just tend to say no until I need something, knowing that they will want that sort of treaty signed eventually. So if there's anything I need, I then have that as leverage. So I tend to say no. Also, Asia is down here. That's right, just this. Just this is Asia. That's right. It's just a kingdom. It's a faction, Asia, which is where we get the name Asia for the continent. It was in that direction, and just people must have thought they meant it was a lot more. But no, just that. It's just this. This is Asia. So, yep, again, Priam's deliberation. Always deliberating. So, do a decree, upgrade a building, plenty of things to do, and extra food. Excellent. Excellent news. In that case, what's this one? Move Paris to Thebe Hypoplakia. Why? Makes people happy. Huh. Okay, in Ida of the Many Springs, the immortal nymph Aonone. I'm going to assume so. Long to see Paris again. You are blessed by the gods, for Helen, the most beautiful woman in the world, adores you utterly. But while you yearn only to be with her, honor demands that you first settle matters with Oneone of Ida. If you are to live up to your reputation as a just and honourable prince, you must tell your first love to no longer wait for you. Aw, that's really sad. So we need to head over here. I hadn't noticed that mission in previous runs. I guess I just ignored her. Now I feel bad. Aw, poor girl. Okay, so let's do that, and so I just get one more. Yeah, let's get one more militia warband, just so we got the full 20. We don't need all elite units, it'll be fine. We can swap things out as they die. So, let's upgrade our capital. And let's upgrade one of the ports. Good. Move on. Okay, again with Prime, deliberating, always. And, okay, thirst for conquest. Maintain control of one province. Well, we've done that, haven't we? We've got that already. We have a province. So I guess that'll be an easy one for 700 wood. Territorial control is key to growing your power. Expand your borders by marching against your enemies and claiming their lands for yourself. And we did it. Oh my, what a difficult challenge. And then start with... Oh, we did that too. We literally just did that too. Wow. Yeah, kind of ahead of the game here. So, the Spectre of War clouds the horizon in all directions. Increase the size of your forces further for the battle to come. Will tax your strength. Well, we've done that. We've done that. Cool. Okay, another mission. Issue a commandment. Oh my god, I hadn't done a commandment. Well, silly me. He doesn't remind you to do him in this game like he does in Warhammer, so I keep forgetting. Oops. So anyway, let's organise games for growth and happiness. So there we go, we'll get that done too. Okay, and now we should be able to head over there if we hurry. Oh, it's going to take us maybe a couple turns. Well, almost there. And I think we may be able to just set foot in it. There we go. We made it. We made it. So, epic mission successful. Is an epic mission, that one. That was an epic mission. Why? Because it follows the epic. This is what Paris did, supposedly. So it follows the epic, so it counts as an epic mission. I need to stop saying epic. Anyway, we're going to head over here next, which would be good, because we want to take these two over so we can get some stone and some bronze. Annoyingly, though, these guys are kind of chummy with us, and I'm pretty sure they're allied with... Yeah, they're allied with Hector. So we'll end up at war with Hector if we declare war on these guys, which is very annoying. You know, that our brothers decided to pal up with someone who's nice and close and we could conquer. But, oh well. What can you do, huh? What can you do? We can conquer what remains of the island, I suppose. So, let's get this moving as well. Let's try and get some stone income. And let's move on, and we can start doing some invading. Speaking of invading, Philomades is on his way to us.
An official meeting.
Not now, Troilos. I'm busy. I'm busy having to address this nonsense. Okay, we issued a commandment, so, you know, more bonus things. And yes, we do have 20 troops in an army, so again, more food, bronze and gold. Lovely. More deliberating of Priam. Always deliberating. He just can't stop. He can't stop. Maintain 2 provinces. That we can do. That we can do. Just give us some time. Also, mission issued. Ensure you have one of the following buildings constructed. Yes. Didn't we have that already? I thought we already had this mission. Okay, well, we'll get an Altar of Apollo anyway. That's fine. Oh, I think we have one just to get an Altar of Apollo. And we have this one, which will include getting an Altar of Apollo. So that's jolly handy when we have that built. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Well, alright then. So yes, we'll do that. I'll get some wood out of it. Upgrade any settlement building to its maximum level. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Just give us a minute. Give us a minute. Cool. So, we need to get over here now. We need to get over here. It's going to take a while to get over here. That's a bother. Yeah, just have to run across. Because we can't go by sea. The reason we were able to get so far is because we were at a port. So when you go into the sea, you can move a lot further than if you get into the sea from a beach. If you do it from a port, you don't lose a bunch of movement. But you lose movement if you're having to like build ships to then leave with. But annoyingly, it doesn't remember where your ships are. So if you get out of the sea, supposedly all your boats just sod off and leave you there. You know, they don't leave the meter running, which is very annoying. So we're probably going to get a bit attacked by this guy, which is a pain, because, well, we've been upgrading this nicely. Oh well, let him come.
Yours will be well received.
Oh, hello, Daddy. He's willing to give us some gold, but we have to declare war against Trojan and the Mycenae. I mean, we can't say no to old Daddy. Old Daddykins. Yeah, here's that jerk. And he's attacking me. Ugh. Also, I'm allergic to him, apparently. Sorry, guys. Hay fever. It's ridiculous. It seems to be worse at night. Is that a thing for you guys? It just seems to be like late in the day I get a lot of hay fever, which is annoying because it's a lot cooler. So I can actually record without sweating buckets in here. But I can't stop sneezing now. I'm either yawning or sneezing. I just can't... Ugh, annoying. Anyway, I'm just going to let him have it. Screw it. We'll get revenge with Paris in a minute. Ooh. Ooh, that looked like it stung. So we lost, obviously. Now what are you going to do with the settlement? Ah, good, he took it. So we can just hop in and take it. It means he's cornered. So that's perfect. Okay. So annoying. We have to fight over, you know, territory that we already had. But it means that he's going to lose his army. So, and it'll be very easy to fight for it too. Annoying the garrison's already been built up a bit, but, oh well. I mean, he's got mostly javelin throwers and harpies. Ooh, harpies are very good, actually. Harpies are very good. I do like them. They're just very good javelin throwers, basically. Nice and light and, you know, good at flanking and hiding and throwing javelins in your back. It's, they're very mean. Anyway, let's do it. Okay, dry weather is fine by me. I want my archers to be able to do their thing. And we do have a few. We do have a few archers. Oh, also, I haven't seen this map before, I don't think. It's a minor settlement battle, but, well, very little in the way of defences. I love how these, you know, these battles evolve. They're really, really rather beautiful. Really lovely. But yeah, they tend to be in more rocky areas, so you end up with more, well, it's more difficult to attack, basically. Although this seems a little bit mean, honestly. This seems a little bit cruel for those attacking, because, I mean, look at this. This is all staked off, so none of this area seems to be able to be utilised. So that's odd. So yeah, it's actually very, very tiny area to fight in. Although, I guess they have to deploy right at the top. Ah, well. So, let's put our archers up. You guys, I guess, can flank, because you're not really that great for much else. And we can get all of our axemen out in the front. Good. Okay, you guys move up. You guys move up. And Paris is going to be flanking, because I forgot to move him. And you guys can move over here. Alright, here comes everybody. Alright. Oh, maybe I won't bother charging him in. I'll leave him here. So you can see how nobles can shoot while moving, so they're already doing that, which is pretty cool. Also, let's get all these guys on guard mode, shall we? So they don't scamper off. Okay.
Your warriors have spotted hidden
Let's
foes.
pull them back, actually. You start shooting him, please.
Your hero is under attack.
Okay. That's good news. Go for those young spears, because you can. Alright, they're getting dealt with. Let's shoot into those javelin throwers now. How are you not doing? Getting on well? Certainly hope so. Okay, you go keep them busy. Oh. Yep, still enemies on the flanks
Your
there.
warriors have spotted hidden foes.
Okay. Things seem to be going alright. Dealt with most of them. Excellent. Still a whole bunch of javelins all over here, though. My word. So they're nearly dealt with. They're nearly dealt with. I mean, there's still 70 of them. Well, they're broken, so it's fine. And now you will shoot into those militia. Thank you. And yeah, our Phrygian axemen charging in. Yeah, they're getting dealt with, which is great.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Yeah, actually move back. That's perfect. We are losing some of our troops. But yeah, let's just keep out of the way. There we go. And now, now we can shoot these young spears in the back. Perfect. So they got dealt with.
Victory is close enough to taste.
And let's move our archers up so we can get them into a better position in a second. Alright, you go for them. Yeah, they're getting torn to shreds. Lovely. Oh, they're going to be a bother, aren't they? Okay, they broke, so let's go for these young spearmen now. And Paris, you shoot him. And let's buff your missile damage. Okay,
Your warriors
now
are losing heart.
go for those slingers, I guess. Probably go for these guys, these spearmen. Yeah, let's probably go for those spearmen. Let's shoot them
Your
now.
warriors are rallying.
Okay, what else? Ah, javelin throwers. Charging into the back there. Oh, and those harpies need to be dealt with. Oh, never mind then. Yeah, these guys can be a pain. but I think they have taken pretty good damage. Alright, let's turn around, shoot these guys instead. Try and get rid of these javelin men. Good boys. Yeah, you keep chasing these fleeing guys. I don't want them coming back. Oh, you're there too. I mean, they may come back, but not for a while, I'd wager. Okay, good. Good. They got
The foe has sighted
very
your
badly
hidden
hurt.
units.
And yeah, they're all broken. They're not quite yet, but soon. You go charge them in the rear. Alright. Things are going well. And everyone's starting to shatter by the looks of it. Okay, you guys run the heck out of the way.
By Ares, your warriors are rallying.
Okay, come on. Keep running. Keep running, running. Okay, there's still a bunch of people up there. Let's go chase them down. Oh. And they did come back, those young spears. Of course they did. Of course they did. They're all broken. You go for them now. You attack them. Alright. Got this mostly in check. Ah, there we go. Now everything's starting to shatter. Okay, come on. Come on, it's just him. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Yeah, there goes the hero. So, absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. That's a victory. Decisive. Okay, good stuff. Good old stab. Good old slice. Good job, Paris. So, there we go. We lost 600 men, which is, you know, regrettable. But, well, the enemy lost far more. So, there we have it. Let's occupy it. Hopefully they haven't done too much damage to our settlement while I've been gone. It has gone down a tier, which is a pity. But, it is what it is. So let's do the organised games. I want to cheer everyone up again. And are you sad again? Oh, she's happy again for now. Okay, I can't move there just yet. I think we'll go and attack. If Helen gets a bit unhappy while we're taking these over, then I guess we'll just have to live with it. It's very annoying. In fact, you can build her a house, which is novel. I'm actually going to get rid of this, because I'm going to build Priam a house instead. That's right, you can build Priam a house, and it's full of food for some reason. It's another resource building, essentially. It's jolly
I would
handy.
be lying if I said you were welcome, but I'll hear you out.
Peace treaty, no? Okay, so, right, I'm going to head over this way, and then we're going to take Eresos nice and quickly, because I want that stone. Because we don't have anywhere that's getting a stone right now, and stone is jolly useful for building slightly more advanced things. Like, look at that, 160 to build the sheltered ship stands there. Although, what we could do now is, it was Apollo, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Let's build a shrine to Apollo. And something else, probably. We can build Priam's residence here as well. Get us some more food, which is rather nice. I do rather like that. Yeah, let's build one here. Oh, you can only build one per... Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. In that case, I'll build it over here. Nope, we can't build one there. Oh, we can only build Priam's residence in the capital. My bad. My bad. But here, we can still build more food stuff. So I'll probably save up for the Apoikia, or whatever. However that's pronounced, I have no idea. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, we failed a whim. No way! Priam's whim, we failed it because we apparently didn't build the altar of Apollo quite quick enough. That's a pity. That's a pity. So we missed out on 10 benevolence there. Oh well. Although now he wants us to build an altar of Poseidon. Really, mate? Really? I've just built it. Never mind. It's trait lost, happy, which means he's now gloomy. So we're losing morale, and I guess that means that, yeah, she's unhappy too. Great. Ugh. Hate this mechanic. It's very annoying. It's a very annoying mechanic. Having to sort of have them babysit each other. It's very silly. You know, a shame you can't just have a march with him. But no, you can't. You can't. She has to be somewhere. So I guess she can get kidnapped. You know? That's kind of... It's a hobby of hers, being kidnapped by foreign gentlemen. So, you know, so be it. I'm not going to knock it. I'm not going to knock it. So, okay. This we don't need to fight. There's really no need. Okay, brilliant. And notice how I skipped that by pressing escape. So, let's occupy that.
knew I had it in me.
So, very, very nice. We found some exceptional warriors, and those are the Harpies. That's right, they are regionally locked. So here you can see there is a building. The Harpy Lookout provides a garrison of Harpies and unlocks recruitment of Harpies. Only 2 of them, though. You only unlock 2 of them, which is sad. So it's a capacity thing. But the more of these buildings we can build, the more of them we can have. So it's quite cool. I rather like it. So here, let's get the Stone Miners' tents. Definitely want them. And amazingly, we lost a unit, which is ridiculous. But I guess we could get some Harpies, couldn't we? So let's go ahead and do that. In fact, let's get a couple. Let's merge you 2, I guess. Let's merge you 2, and we'll get 2 units. Because we have to sit there a turn anyway, because we can't get there this turn. Because we just occupied an area. There's Hector of Troy, chilling. Okay, mission successful. We got the Altar of Apollo built. Lovely. So we got 500 wood for that. And Priam, again, being Priam. Apollo, his cult has leveled up, which will give us different bonuses, and now they want us to recruit an agent, which we may or may not get around to. So, agents may be recruited to employ their specialist skills to strike at enemies or support allies. Once recruited, an agent may be moved around the campaign map independently of any armies, or may infiltrate enemy territory at will. Agents can use agent actions to target settlements, armies, and other agents to help or hinder their progress, or they can be embedded into armies to provide them with various benefits. Lovely. So, let's head over here to my Tyranny. Could be how that's said. Anyway, right, let's level up everything. Level up all the things. Probably. I don't know what first, though. There's a lot of things I want to build. Awful lot of things I want to build. Let's level up the port, because it's nice and cheap. And let's level up the wood stock. Because, well, we need more wood for building absolutely everything. At the moment, we are losing food. We have run out of food income, but we have plenty of food in the bank. So I'm fine with it. And as the ports start getting, built up, we'll have enough food. The reason why we're suddenly like that, partly because of the Harpies, but partly because these guys are unhappy. So we've lost that reduction in upkeep that we had for him being happy and having a nice relationship, which apparently makes people around him work for him for cheaper, which seems unusual. Very, very strange. So, extra ammunition for people in his army. That seems too useful. And reload skill. Or armor-piercing damage and missile units. Now, let's just go all in with reload skill. Just make sure people are shooting nice and quick. That'd be lovely. So now, these guys can be even better archers. In fact, look at that. Missile damage 52. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And we can improve that some more. Let's go to Divine Will. And let's go to Apollo. And I'm going to do a Hecatome. That's right. Which will actually only get us... It won't quite get us to celebrate it. Well, I'm going to try it anyway. So that's 180 now. So you basically spend food to up, up the standing, with a god for different bonuses. So... Now, next turn I'll upgrade this, because that'll give me much more favour of Apollo, and we can get our archers real good. So, let's attack these guys now. Oh, we can't. Well, yeah, need to wait till next turn. What a hassle. Okay, Priam's deliberation. He's always doing that. Oh, he's had a flood? Well, that's annoying. It's very annoying. Just had a flood in Hermaxitos. Recruit a hero. That, essentially, another lord, so recruit another army. Additional armies may only be fielded by appointing a hero to lead them. Yep. Initiate a Hecatomb ritual. I just did that. We could have just got given a bunch of stuff if we did it a turn later. What a hassle. What a hassle that is. Oh well. Let's upgrade that. And then sit around, I suppose. Sit around doing very little. And, yeah, it'd be nice to upgrade that next turn too. Get some more stone in. But for now, let's attack here. And here, I think this is a good place to end the episode. Because it's, I don't know, getting close to 45 minutes. And I can only cover an hour and a half of this game with this build. Because of, marketing departments and whatnot. Oh, if I haven't said it already, thank you CA for the key. I know I said it in the other videos. But probably mention it in each series. Because, you got to, right? So thank you, Creative Assembly, for giving me this early access. nailed it. Yeah, brilliant. So, this has been fun. This has been fun. Paris with his ludicrous amount of archers. I mean, there are no chariots, but we might be able to get chariots, you know, before this campaign's over too. We'll see. We'll see. So guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.